All right, this is Jackie, and I'm here with Zoo Trippin Day 2. Bunbury, you've already performed. The easy part is over. But tell the viewers out there who don't know a whole lot about Zoo Trippin how the hell you got on this planet.
When a man and woman love each other very much. And they don't have a Zoo Trippin condom. I think that's how I got here. I'm not sure about Lynn.
Yeah, it's definitely from coitus, a result of some sort of coitus. Yes.
All right, fair enough. Tell me how your music is influenced by your interstellar travels, though.
Oh,
you know, what I wanna know.
Okay.
That's okay. We need to address that.
This is new, first of all. Like, I was talking with Zachary Ponzer, our guitarist, and he was saying that he hates band bios. He likes the ones that are classy, which is like there's not a lot in it. It just says like the press contact and the booking contact. But we do all of that, so I don't want to just have like a list that's just like Zoo Trippin, Zoo Trippin, Zoo Trippin. I'm going to have something that describes it, because I do booking too on the side, and like I hate when I don't know what's going on with the bio, and like reporting and stuff like this too. What does this mean? And
This gives me nothing.
so Zach took it upon himself to change it, and instead of making it classy, he made that crazy shit, which was...
Thanks, Zach.
What was it again? It was because I just read it the other day.
There are some, that's why I asked where you came from. There were interstellar travels. You're from Rockulon.
Now I get the joke. This is
Shit, Zach!
When we realized
Yeah,
it.
he didn't tell us when he sent in the bio. He just sent it. So we saw it on the website. We're like, oh my God, Zach.
It's probably the only one on the Bunbury website that's that fucking crazy. Like, I'm sorry, I swear.
That's why I was like, so my questions are going to be a little weird. And you're like, yeah, okay. They were not ready.
Normally the crowd is.
Damn it, Zach.
You took it off. I don't know what to think.
Oh my God.
Goddamn Zach.
So then where are you guys really from? Because it's clearly not Rockulon.
No, is that what he said? Rockulon? No, God, that sounds like something from Futurama. Like, we are actually.
That's Calculon. I like that character. But I like the way you're thinking. I follow.
Well, we're actually from Columbus, Ohio. I grew up on the west side in the Hilltop, and you were.
Yeah, I grew up in Hilliard.
Steve's actually our drummer. He was born in Flint, Michigan. Which, boo, you know.
Whatever. So we're here in Ohio. What are some of your favorite music venues to either perform or to attend?
We love Promo West venues for sure, just because, I mean, we enjoy big venues, small venues, all that stuff. But what's nice about Promo West is that, I don't know, they got their poop in a group, and it's everybody's very helpful and very professional. The food is always excellent.
Yeah, extremely pleasant working with Promo West every single time.
They seem really organized, which is that doesn't always happen, especially with festivals.
Oh yeah, we play a lot of like the hippie jam festivals and stuff like that, and sometimes it gets a little funky.
Yeah.
I bet. So how do you go about choosing your set list for Bunbury? There was you played a little bit of everything today.
Yeah. I mean, we try to think that our style is kind of genre bending with influence
I hate
mostly.
when people say that, by the way. Isn't that an obnoxious thing to say?
It's if you're like, no, we're just not. You can't categorize us. We're not in any genre.
Space you don't even know.
I definitely would say it's rock and roll, but with horns sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little blues, a little funk.
But when picking the set list, well, it was interesting because originally we were supposed to only play for a half hour.
Right. And
earlier, yeah. And then they sprung on us that turns out Black Pistol Fire wasn't able to make it to the festival, so a few things got moved around. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed that I can't get to see them actually. But so then they told us that we had an hour, and so we were like, oh.
When did they tell you had an hour? Because
When we got there. Like when we got to the venue.
this morning?
We're loading in. First of all, we sat at the gate for like an hour. Because I think because of our van, they don't believe that we're real like performers.
It's kind of falling apart.
They've really never seen a... Oh, okay, it's bad.
Piece of shit van. Yeah, it's John Claude Band Van is the name of it.
Poor JC.
And JC's been in a few fights, and it's got like duct tape holding it together, and there's all kind.
He
It's
just
real
lost that
small.
headlight the other day.
It looks silly next to those tour buses out there.
It was pretty cool.
So you had to like vet yourself, and then they're like, "Oh, P.S. We've doubled your set list time. Like, have fun, and we're pushing you back."
Yeah, we're like fine. We can play for hours, and that's whatever you want, you know.
And so you did some covers today too, right? I heard at least one, but from here, I mean, it's inside, so I don't get the full sound quality. So what are some of the songs you played today?
Well, we did a Black Keys song for Soundcheck because we love Black Keys and Ohio music. But then
we did Signed, Sealed, Delivered by Stevie.
Can't go wrong with Stevie.
And we ended up closing out the set with Black Sabbath's Paranoid, but we introduced it as a Beatles song. That's like our running gag.
I heard that. I was like, I really hope they got that joke. I was like, it depends on how old your crowd is that day. Because if they're teenagers,
Right.
That's the thing is, like, we've done that gag before, like at a smaller venue, like in Columbus, and someone came up to me at the end of the set, and they were like, that was my favorite Beatles song.
Yeah,
And I didn't have the heart to be like, oh.
Sometimes you gotta let it ride.
no, bless your heart. No.
I saw the same thing where this guy's, his girlfriend's real drunk and he's holding her up. So he's like behind her, holding her up. She's swaggering. She's going, you know, when you said you were going to play the Beatles, I was like, fuck the Beatles. They're overrated. I hate the Beatles. But then you play that song. It's the only Beatles song I like. and the guy, her boyfriend's holding her up. And he's going, yeah, she doesn't know. It's not Black Sabbath. It's Black Sabbath. She doesn't know.
He should have just dropped her right then and there. So, as far as what inspires your songwriting, what does it start with? Like an idea, an event, a riff? Like where do your song babies come from?
When a man and woman love each other. Now,
Back to the coitus.
we're big fans of sex. So when we write, we do all types of different approaches. Most of the time, I get inspired from this guy right here. My best buddy, Lynn Roos, will write something. It'll paint a picture in my mind, and then I try to explain that in lyrics. But sometimes he comes up with concepts and different. Like our last album was like a whole concept album vinyl thing. And so tell her about that. About how you came up with that.
Well, the tonal concept, or the, okay. So I guess the abridged version is that the album is about duality. So you know, one side versus another side. We're so polarized in this world right now. So we like to we thought of emphasizing that as red and blue, right? You know, Republican, Democrat, firewater, whatever. And so he was trying to describe that lyrically, while as when I was writing all the music for it, I was setting it in keys that exhibit those same colors. So, like, if you've heard of chromiosynesthesia, it's where you know hear notes and whatever, and then you see a color. However, I know none of us have that at all.
But it would be so much cooler if we all did.
It would be really
probably
neat.
like eat some acid or something.
From what I hear, there are ways to obtain that temporarily. But
Right.
I'm not an expert. I am not an expert.
So the album is called Purple. The first side is side blue. The second side is side red. So the first side is songs in blue keys and purple keys, and then side two is in red keys and purple keys. And it's not based on like my palette or what have you. It's based on an old composer from like the 1800s named Alexander Scriabin. I just thought he was fascinating because he thought that his color palette was like the only true one.
He's
and
kind of a dick.
He's kind of a dick. Like he wrote this like 40-minute long, super dissonant piece. I think it's called like "The Fires of Prometheus" or something like that, where it was supposed to literally raise the dead. This was in 1850. You know what? You know what I mean?
Science.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, science, magic, whatever. So I mean, you know, I'm finding myself rolling my eyes at this guy as I'm like researching. I'm like, I want to do this because the first song on the album, he showed me the lyrics. It's about Kanye West and Jack White, who are these, you know, extremes, and they almost seem like polar opposites. And Alexander Scriabin, as I was like reading about him, it seemed to be a lot of similarities. They seem to be very sure of themselves and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Jack White.
We are
not
all
trying to knock him.
huge fans of Jack White.
So it was trying to find a way to pay homage to that.
So what's up next for you guys after Bunbury? Are you going to stay for tomorrow for his set?
Well, we had tickets before we even got put on
We
the
heard
festival.
that Jack White was playing, and we were like, "Look, we got to go." And I actually hit up the Sounds of Bustown, which is a podcast in Columbus, and in the Record Store, which is like a publication, podcast, thing like that. And I hit them up asking for media pass because I wanted to come out and interview the bands and find some kind of way that I can talk to Jack White and interview him. And so I ended up getting 2 media wristbands, and I bought the ticket. So I had a ticket, 2 wristbands, gave one of them to Lucas to do press, and then I've been doing press all weekend, sold my ticket, and then we found out that we were playing it, and I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Some things just work out.
Yeah, right?
So what's up next?
We got a lot of stuff, actually. We're definitely, summer is festival season. You know, we got a lot of fun ones that we're doing, especially in our hometown. Like, I'm really excited about Main Stage Arts Fest, Main Stage Comp Fest. There's a couple other ones. We're going and playing some shows in where we came from, like in the Hilltop and things like that. And we're just going to be touring. We just finished, we're finishing up recording our B-Sides collection.
Yeah. That's going to be released here in a little less than a month. We're calling it T-Sides. And then after that, we're still in the studio working on another EP called the Sunny Black EP, which is also a concept.
Awesome. Well, stay tuned for much more from Zoo Trippin' coming to a galaxy near you. This is Jackie, thanks to Chorus FM and In the Key of Change.